why will your future spouse want to marry you? So this is going to be a reading on your future spouse, whether you're married or not. When you do get married, we want to know, why did your future spouse want to marry you? Okay, so your future spouse may feel like you transformed their life in some type of way. Okay, you could have like caused them to change, have a major life change, significant life change. Something about your energy just made them want to change. Okay, wanted to do better, go harder. Okay, I'm getting that energy, and that's why they wanted to marry you. Okay, something about like you could have transformed their life in a major way. I'm getting. Okay, you could have definitely changed their life in significant ways that you don't even know how. Okay, and that's what's going to end up, having them wanting to marry you. This person could also wake up to wanting to be married. They have transformed into someone who, wants love or is open to love, and they want a wife someday. You get what I'm saying? They could be in some type point of their life where they feel like it's time for change. Like it's time for me to be in love, have love, be married. Okay, so it's like they want to marry you, or they want to marry you because it's a time in their life where they're kind of ready for it. Okay, with divine timing here, they also want to marry you because they're gonna feel like you are their divine counterpart. Okay, they're gonna feel like they're supposed to be marrying you. You are their soulmate. Okay, and I'm gonna say divine counterpart. They're gonna see you as somebody who is their divine counterpart. Okay. But yeah, I really feel like you changed this person in ways that they can't even comprehend, right? But it's like a positive change. And it's like, I gotta marry this woman. She changed my whole life for the better, okay? Yeah, this is also somebody that's gonna feel like they been through a lot with you, okay? That they maybe got years with you. Hopefully they don't marry you just because of the years. But yeah, somebody's gonna feel like they have years on you. Y'all have years with each other. Like y'all were dating a while. Okay, it been a few years and it was just time. Y'all could like have gone through thick and thin together. Ride or die energy here. They just feel like y'all have been together through the ups, the downs, okay? And it's like maybe they're gonna feel like it's the journey with you is just too precious to like let you go. Okay, they feel like they were on some type of journey with you. They feel like you would be there through thick and thin, or you were there with them through thick and thin. Okay, but I really feel like it's also time here. This person is gonna feel like you are their destiny, even, or again, you're their divine counterpart, and that they could think that this is part of their journey anyway, is to marry you. Like I want to say, they feel like it's destined. You are their destiny. Something about your future spouse, but they're just gonna feel like they have to marry you. Like you're the one. Okay, they're gonna feel like in their soul that you are the person God has for them. Okay, like you are their God ordained spouse. Okay, which is like common sense of why they feel like they want, why they end up marrying you. Some of you guys, you were again with this person through thick and thin, or you were with this person through hard times is what I'm getting. Okay, something about them respecting that. Okay, they know that you would hold them down or something. You don't mind being on a journey with them through the ups and downs, because life not always going to be about the ups and the goods and and everything being peaches and cream. So they respect how y'all did, or how you seem like you would go through the bad just as well as the good with them, the good just as well as the bad with them. They could also feel like it took a long time to get you, okay? Maybe they feel like you made them work for it, okay? They feel like they had to work for you in some type of way. That also is, what gave you points of, them wanting to marry you. Like, they could just feel like they just feel like you like it's almost as if you're a prize, because maybe you made this person wait, or they had to put a lot of time and effort into you before they could even make you the girlfriend, okay, or something, make you their girlfriend or something, make things official. But it's like they can even feel like they earned you, okay? And it's like, why would you let go of something that you earned, that you accomplished, won a prize? Not like that, but they just see you as somebody they really put a lot of their time, effort, and energy into, or someone they had to really work to get to earn. And it's like, I can't let that go, right? Why would your future spouse want to marry you? Exclamations came out, okay? I really feel like, though, with Journey coming, but with Journey being behind that, though, you could have really been through a lot with this person. This person's been through a lot with you. Y'all been through a lot with each other. Or like I said, they been through a lot before they even met you, and it's like the way you came in their life and transformed and shit. That shit probably even felt divine or godly, the way you came in and like helped transform their life in some way, even if you didn't know you were doing it. Like, it could have been unintentionally and subconsciously, but like I said, this could be before you even came into their life. They were going through that, they've been through a lot, and it's just like the way you came in and turned their life around for them. And I just got like, it's only right. That's what I just got. So yeah, this person just feels like, you know, this is even giving, this is somebody who just sees you as somebody they would want to go long term with, you know, which is marry, okay? They would want to have you in their life for the rest of their life, okay? This is something that they wanted. In general, they saw you as the one that they could see themselves with for a long time, with Journey here. I'm also getting, though, with exclamation mark, you could be very exciting to this person. You excite this person, okay? And that's why, okay, you bring some type of excitement to this person. They get excited around you. This can even be like in a sexual sense. But this is like someone, though, who feels like you bring some excitement into their life. Something that they could have been needing, right? That's what I said, transform is here. That's the first card that came out. So you could have even transformed their life in a way where you brought more excitement into their life. Their life could have been dull, stale before, but when they met you, it's like things started taking off. Their life was more exciting. They had things to look forward to. They became more optimistic or something, okay? And that's why they want to marry you. That's why they're going to end up wanting to marry you. What else? Why is your future spouse going to want to marry you? Some of you guys, yeah, I got a superficial person on your hands. But some of you guys, it is your color, okay, your skin complexion. Oh, and we're attractive on the back. I'm definitely going to take attractive, because it was sitting on top of the deck when I was about to start shuffling, but it didn't come out. And I got the card again, but just on this side, okay? So that's, you know, that's definitely like goes with the message. I just didn't take because it didn't come out on this side, but now it came out again on this side, okay? So they definitely find you attractive, okay? So that's like a obvious reason, okay? They're gonna find you very attractive physically, sexually, mentally even, okay? Something about you is very attractive to them, okay? Which explains why they're gonna want to marry you, okay? Yeah, and then yeah, with the exclamation mark, it's giving like you are fine, okay? You're very fine to this person in whatever way that could be. And it could be in all aspects, like mentally, emotionally. You know, you could have some type of mental intellect, you know, especially if you're dealing with like a sapiosexual. They're attracted to like your conversation, your mental. And then in other words, it's as simple as your attraction, your physical appearance. You're physically attracted, sexually attracted to you, okay? Is why they're going to want to marry you. But yeah, this side did come out for sure. So color here, I was saying, I do feel like you have somebody who's a little superficial. This person is going to actually want to marry you because of your skin complexion, okay? So if you are of lighter complexion and they like light complexion, that's why. If you are of dark complexion, they like dark complexion, that's why. Or if they're just someone who simply likes the opposite complexion of them, that's why. Or even if they like the same complexion as them, it's because they wanted the same complexion as them, something like that. But I really do think it's your skin complexion. And like if you're a girl here, even like if you like dark skinned men, okay, you know, they literally marry you. Like if you're a man here, even so this woman's gonna want to marry you because you're dark skinned. She likes dark skinned men, or she's gonna want to marry you because you're light skinned. She likes light skinned men. So take it how it resonates. I do feel like color plays a part into why this person wants to marry you as well too. That is definitely a little superficial reason. Okay, but we're gonna laugh at that because at least that's the only crazy thing coming out so far. But that's not more so crazy though. I personally do have a complexion preference too, but at the same time I do want to say you don't want to just think like that, because sometimes you could miss out on who is for you because you're sitting there worried about complexion. Okay, so that's the only reason I called it crazy. I really don't feel like us having preferences is a bad thing though. It's not nothing's bad about what you want for yourself or your life. You know, that's only right for you to want what you want for your life. But it's like, again, just don't be too closed-minded is what I'm trying to get at, to the point where you know, somebody else that's not of your color, your color preference, your skin complexion preference, and but could actually be the one for you. Okay, and sometimes people really do be having everything else but like what you would be wanting that's missing, which is color in this instance. And it's just giving like you don't want to miss out on somebody just because you're worried about the color of someone. But yeah, I really do think that plays a part, and I am getting an energy as well too, where it's like it might not even necessarily be the color, but somebody wants someone different from them. Okay, so it's not necessarily colored for some here. It's more so the fact that they want somebody just different from them. Okay, so this is like if you're from a different country, different state, different background, you have a different culture than them. That's why. Okay, that's why they're going to want to marry you. They personally, that could be their preference. Again, it is giving preference here with color. Like somebody just wants somebody, I'm trying to get it though, that's different than them in some type of way. So it might not necessarily be color, but if you want somebody from a different race, different background, they're usually going to come in a different color at sometimes. Okay, and if not, again, it's just they want somebody of a different culture, background, ethnicity. Okay, even if y'all were the same color, but if somebody is like marrying you wanting to marry you because you are the different that they're looking for. You basically fit the script. You fit their preference. It's just that somebody's looking for something different, and they feel like they got it when they found you, and that's why. Okay, so something is different, and like we said at first, it could definitely just be your complexion, or they just want something different, and they feel like they found that with you. And heavy on, again, something about excitement, and then color follows, right? So heavy on you being somebody who makes them happy, who brings excitement into their life. Okay, because with the exclamation marks and color, it's clearly given like you make this person happy in some way. You bring some type of joy to them. You excite them. Okay, and this is in ways that that they could have never experienced before, because Transform was the first card to come out. Like I said, that's about change. So you came in their life and brought this type of energy with you, and that was a change. That was one of the changes for them. And they're just like, I gotta marry this person. Like, I ain't never met nobody who make me this happy or makes me this excited. Like, okay, like this type of person, they just get excited being around you, just seeing you, just hearing your name or seeing a text pop up, and they're just like, I gotta marry this person or something. Okay, what else? Why is the collective's future spouse wanting to marry them? I do feel like this person is going to want to marry you because you have big energy. Okay, you have the energy of like you got that Don Dada energy. Okay, that Meryl Streep or Strep, how you say her name, that played in Devil Wears Prada type of energy. Okay, that was the boss. You have big energy. Okay, you have the energy of like stepping into a room and you demand the room, you demand attention, and you don't even have to do anything. So I'm just getting at that you have big energy, and this is why your future spouse is going to want to marry you, okay? They could be very turned on by that. They find that very attractive. That is, you know, that is something though that really gravitated them towards you to the point where they want to marry you, because it's like you have big energy. When you come around, like you're so powerful that you can like shift rooms, okay? It could also be the things that you own, that you have, your status, the things you have were able to obtain in life, okay? That is also what gives someone big energy, and they just feel like, you know, you have a lot to show for, okay? Like you have big energy, but you got a reason to have big energy. You can back it up, but it's just the fact that you have big energy, okay? Like they can even feel like they gotta get on their shit. Like it's almost like a admiration of your intimidation, okay? You could be intimidating in some type of way because you have this big energy, but that is what turns them on. That's what ends up making them want to marry you. I feel like that. Somebody here, you have big energy. This is even like when you do things, you do it big. Okay, and this is just stuff, this could just be traits that this person was looking for, because now I'm starting to get traits. You have color, you have big, like this person is like this person is going to end up liking a lot of your traits that you have, okay? And somebody, you have big energy. And I'm just getting like they admire that. It's almost like intimidation, but they admire it, okay? They admire the fact that they're intimidated themselves by you and that other people get intimidated by you, okay? It's just a trait that is like a turn on or sexy to them, right? So that's why. But yeah, y'all can have really big energy. And I really feel like you could have things to show for it. You have proof. You could back it up, you know? You're a big deal, okay? So who don't want to marry somebody that's like a big deal? They just find you as a big deal. Like, they feel like they would be missing out if they didn't marry you, okay? They would even feel like they would be settling because you do it big. You have big energy. Everything big with you. You're nothing small, or you don't play it small. Okay? It's like them liking it. And then with industry following out, yeah. I really feel like it's your status. You have some type of status. Shit, some people marry for clout, so let's just be honest. And this is a general read, you guys. I did used to do personals more so like, they still consider generals though, but I did do personals where I did these type of messages under your actual zodiac. But this one is like really general, okay? You guys can take that into consideration. I'm talking to the world right now, hella people. Okay, this is more so like everybody. This is not like one zodiac. I'm not doing a zodiac right now. This is not a zodiac sign, so I'm just trying to get it. Remember, this is a general read, so you have to take it how it resonates. You know, fit the message as it applies, okay? Something like that. But it's like, to be honest, since this is a general, to be honest, let's not act like some people don't marry for clout. Some of you guys here, not all of you guys, but some of you guys here, again, it could just be the simple fact that you do have status, you have some type of wealth, you have big energy, okay? It's kind of like the traits and the things you come with is why this person's going to want to marry you. But some of you guys, it is clout, okay? Because I got big in industry. Some of y'all are big in the industry. You are a celebrity in some type of way. You have fame, okay? You have some type of fame, from like a small scale to a big scale. This can even be like you being the famous one in the family, famous one in the community, okay? Others of you guys, you literally got some fame on you in some type of way. You have fans, you have people that look up to you, you have clout, right? And that is why your future spouse is going to want to marry you. I was able to obtain somebody with this level of like status, wealth, or somebody who's this big in the industry, okay? Big in industry just came out. So yes, you are in the industry in some type of way. You could be an artist, a rapper, a singer, a dancer. You could be a public figure. You could do content, but you're up there in the industry in some way where, you know, your lifestyle is about kind of, you know, having a lot of fans and people that are interested in you, okay? You do something that is big. You inspire the world in some way. Like I said, you could be a leader or something, but you definitely are in the industry in some type of way where you are up there, okay? You have some type of job where you are known, you're seen, okay? Get a lot of fans, again, love, support. You have a wide scale of people who are watching you do what you do, okay? So again, this could be small scale of fame to wide scale of fame. Some of y'all are actually famous here or whatever, and that's why your person's gonna want to marry you. Maybe it's just the knowing that they were able to obtain somebody like that. And it's like, I gotta lock it down. I gotta, you know, it's just like you hear it in the media when people be like, oh, I'm married to so-and-so. Like, it's like a flex is what I'm getting, okay? Somebody feel like you a flex, and that's why they wanted to marry you. That's just what it is, okay? Yeah, and for big industry come out, some of y'all are really big in the industry, which leads me to clout. You got clout, you got status, you got wealth. And I'm just saying clout. I don't like looking at it like that. You know, it's not always that. Sometimes it's really love and support and everything like that, but it's still considered clout. It's when you got a lot of people after you, tuned into you, watching you, attracted to you, wanting to know you, see you, be by you, whatever. And it's like that attention you get, again, that status, that big energy you have. This is why this person is going to want to marry you. Some of you guys, they may be in the same industry as you, and that's why they're going to want to marry you. We all know people love familiarity. This is why people go back to their exes. This is why people stay in situations that no longer serve them, that can even be detrimental to them, because they feel safe. It feels familiar. It feels comfortable to what they know. And I'm just getting that could, like I said, it's just general, you guys. Some stuff is gonna go apply in this message, and some of it may not. The whole message may not. So you have to take it how it resonates. So some of you guys, though, it's simply because the familiarity. Maybe you even end up meeting this person. Maybe end up meeting this person at work, or you guys work in the same industry in some type of way. Okay. Y'all work in the same industry, or you show up to whatever industry they're in, okay? But it's like, I'm really getting like it's a familiarity here. You guys could end up having the same job, meeting at the same job. You do the same job, okay? Maybe it's the familiarity of the fact that they, you know, see you every day at this job. It's more so comfortable. But this could also just be saying, you know, y'all have similar traits, okay? That's why they want to marry you, because it's like y'all worked in the same industry, did the same type of things, so they're gonna feel like they're automatically gonna have that familiarity. Is just what I'm getting. And they're gonna feel like, you know, y'all must like the same things because you in the same industry, okay? But this could also just be telling me that's how you guys could end up meeting. Y'all gonna end up meeting at work or in the same industry in some type of way. Y'all do the same work or you're in the same industry. Okay, some of you guys, I am getting like this person could have big energy. Your future spouse, the one who marries you, your future spouse, they could have big energy. And I really could feel like, again, it's that familiarity. It's like, oh, you're just like me. We're the same. Okay, we both have big energy. We both should be standing next to each other type shit. And that's why this person would never want to marry you. But yeah, you brought a lot of color into this person's life. Like I said, their life could have been stale, could have been pale, dry, okay? But yes, a lot of you guys, it's familiarity. Y'all work together, y'all in the same, which kind of gives off y'all into the same things, okay? Or again, it's just the familiarity. It's like, you know, maybe y'all work in the same industry, but it's like something about you standing out, and that's why this coming out. They marry you because they end up working with you in the same industry with you, but you end up standing out out of everybody else, okay? That's why they gonna marry you. I'm also getting big D energy, okay? Somebody got a horse. Somebody got that girth, the length, okay? Take how it resonate, but somebody got a horse. That is ultimately why this person is gonna want to marry you. Yeah, for the guys, somebody gonna want to marry you because your thing is just banging for them, okay? They like, I can't let that go. I gotta lock that down. That's mine. Like, I would not mind swinging on this beat for the rest of my life. Oh my goodness. That's Nicki's song, right? Yes, I'm really getting it. Somebody like, I want to be swinging on this for the rest of my life. Oh my gosh. So somebody could be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. They could have a lot of Sag in their chart. Somebody could also resemble Nicki Minaj, okay? Somebody could also have initials N or M, okay? But yeah, that's why somebody want to marry you. They need that in their life, okay? And they're like, yeah, I need that in my life, okay? And I'm just saying, I'm getting that for, if you're a guy, if you're a girl here, it could definitely be like your punani is, your cat, your punani is like, fat, okay? You got a fat mom, your walls is doing what they supposed to do, or it's the wetness, okay? Let's just say, it's your punani, okay? They like something about your punani, that whether it's the inside, the outside, they like how it makes their thing feel, okay? They like the size of it. So it's a vice versa thing, but it's giving your private parts, whether man or woman, your private parts. If we being honest, it's definitely why your future spouse wants to marry you, okay? So that's what I'm saying. I was getting sexual chemistry and attraction as well too. It's heavily on the sexual chemistry and how sexually attracted they are to you, okay? It's like, I gotta marry this person. Bruh, I'm not even playing with y'all right now. I said familiarity. Something is familiar. This is for sure why they're marrying you. This is even given, right, you guys? This is even given, like, okay, some people hate this saying, and I don't understand why, but I really feel like this is people that's not woke, or they don't really understand psychology, or they just don't pay attention, because you could literally see the shit on an everyday basis. Like, when you pay attention to couples and people who are married and their fathers and their mothers. But where I'm going is, this is even like your future spouse wants to marry you because you remind them of a family member, but more so their mom or their dad. You remind them of a sibling, okay, a aunt, an uncle, but you remind them of their mom or their dad. There's some type of familiarity they feel with you. This could even be like, again, with divine timing, this could even just be like, again, like I said, they feel like you're their soulmate, which means that, yes, there's some level of familiarity. Soulmates literally kind of like, especially twin flames and all that, you definitely feel as if like you and this person have the same soul. Y'all souls feel familiar because of it being as though like y'all have the same type of soul. So of course there's like a familiarity there. That's what soulmates and things like that are. Soulmates is people that you vibe with on a soul level. You feel them on a soul level, which is why that is a thing. Why certain people will stand out as soulmates in your life, because it's a certain bond you have with those type of people versus karmics or catalysts or other people that you meet, right? It's just like something is different with a soulmate, and it's because it's like y'all really vibing on a soul level. It's beyond just the physical and how it look and the conversation and all that, okay, the superficial stuff. It's like goes beyond that. You know what I'm saying? It's already the superficial things you can like and all, but I'm saying it goes beyond that. It's the soul y'all now connecting on a soul level. And that's what I'm getting, okay? So like I said, it could be in terms of that way, where it's like they are, like I said, they already see you as somebody who's like their divine counterpart. So there's some type of soul, it's some type of connection on a soul level there. And so whether, they see you as their divine counterpart, their soulmate, their twin flame, whatever, that explains this familiarity and like why they're going to want to marry you. Others of you guys, I'm getting, it's in the sense where they literally remind you of a family member with familiar here, and I want to say it's their mother or their dad. So take it how it resonates. But somebody, you are going to remind somebody of their mom or their dad, and that's why they want to choose you. That's why they're going to choose you, okay? It's the familiarity there. It's like this is even given, they feel comfortable, they feel at home. Yeah, I even get like you make this person feel at home. They feel like you are home. And I always say that once somebody feel like home, bro, you might as well just put your jersey up. 333, as I'm saying. But you might as well put your jersey up, because it's like, bruh, all I know is when somebody feel like home, bruh, like you don't even want nothing else, bruh. Like imagine something feeling like home versus like you just feeling somebody versus the person that feel like home, okay? It's two different feelings, okay? So once somebody feel like home though, like it's like you just automatically want to put up your jersey, even if you the player type or not, you gonna want to hang that jersey up, because it's something about when somebody feel like home, and it's something about that familiarity or that feeling of like feeling each other on the soul level, and it's just like, who wouldn't want that? Like something is going to feel familiar with this person. And like I said, with industry and familiar, this is definitely giving you could have worked with this person, you were in the same field as them, okay? That automatically maybe even what drew them to you. Not gonna say that necessarily make them want to marry you, but that's what make them already drawn to you, okay? Just the familiarity of y'all working at the same place, or if it's not doing the same position, you just worked at the same place, or you actually were in the same position, same job field with one another. So it's like it's already that familiarity there. And others of you guys is definitely given, you're gonna remind this person of their mother or their father, so that makes them want to marry you, okay? And that is something that is real. And like I said, I never understood people who don't believe that. That shit is so real. I know I'm personally attracted to men who remind me of my dad. Whether your dad was ass or whether your dad was good, it don't even matter. That's the sad part about it. But it's like, but that's kind of why you got to kind of teach yourself, going forward. And like you will end up waking up if you choose to do the work and heal and change. You still would know which man, is good for you, who you should marry and all. But it doesn't take away the fact that, like, even if your dad was ass, is what I'm getting, it still doesn't take away the fact that you might choose somebody who has his physical look, okay, in some type of way. So I'm just saying that's a real thing, okay? If you pay attention, a lot of men and women date people who resemble them of their parents. And even if it's not like, because everybody always think, oh, complexion or looking just alike. No, sometimes it's their personality. Sometimes it is their complexion. Sometimes it's not the complexion. Maybe they're dating somebody of the opposite complexion, but that person talks like their mom. They have the same personality as their mom. They do things for that man like their mom did, right? So you gotta expand your mind when you hear that, or when that's talked about. It's not like you necessarily matching the mother, the father, T for T, word for word, but it's like something about you reminds them though of their parent, okay? And what do? We love our parents, even when our parents treat us like shit, right? Okay, because I know some people's parents treat them like shit, okay? Yet they still love their parents. That's what's crazy, right? Even when your parents treat you like shit, it don't matter. People still love their parents, and parents still, do the best they can or whatever, right? So I'm just getting at, like, even if someone doesn't have a good relationship with their parent, they're still gonna go for somebody that reminds them of their parent. That is just all my own observation, right? Sometimes they got the same hands, sometimes they got the same features, okay? Something there will be the same though, okay? Something, and that's what ends up giving the person that familiarity. So that's what I'm getting, you guys, okay? So you're definitely gonna be marrying somebody, or this person's gonna want to marry you because you remind them of somebody they love, especially if somebody love their parents too. Not everybody's a bad parent, so especially when somebody loves their parents, they're definitely going for somebody who reminds them of. And it's not even like it's something that you think about, right? It's not even something that you think about a lot of times. It's a familiarity. Just when you meet that person, you instantly start feeling like that's your parent, or they resemble some of your parents. It's like an automatic plus for somebody. I don't care what nobody say, okay? That's off my personal observation. Now, everything is not 100% correct, right? We all got our opinions and things like that, but that is like almost factual because you see it often, okay? But yeah, somebody is definitely marrying you because they, you feel like home, you feel familiar, you feel like somebody they know. Or again, it's the fact that they already think you're their soulmate and they feel you on a soul level, which also makes you feel familiar, okay? Yeah, and then I just say I'm gonna pull 2 more cards. 3 came out. We about to take them, but this is the second one. I have familiar, then I got mental. I definitely said that this person is going to be for one, I feel like you're dealing with a sapiosexual, whether they even know or not, okay? But somebody's going to be turned on by like intellect, words, okay? People who are articulate, okay, or know how to even have a conversation could be what that means too. And this is what's also going to make this person marry you. It's your mental, okay? It's like also your mindset, how you think, okay? Maybe with color here and mental, yeah, you have a more optimistic approach on life. Maybe this person is not so much optimistic like you are, and that is like ultimately what turns them on, and to the point where they want to marry you, because it's like your mental is just beyond them. You could have a really positive mindset, you could have a successful mentality or mindset, a wealthy mentality or mindset. Again, you think big, okay? You have a big mindset. You even have a big vision, okay? That is also why they want to marry you. I'm getting that too. It's like it's your vision. You know, everything is, like I said, everything is big with you. And it's like the way you think though, on a mental note, that is what makes them want to marry you. It's your mental, just the way you think, the way you see things, your optimism, okay? They just love that aspect of you. And again, in a sense where your conversation, your mental and your intellect, your again, if they're sapiosexual, that's definitely why they're going to choose you, because it's something about the way you talk, or you articulate it, or you're very intellectual. This is even emotional intelligence. They like your emotional intelligence. All that is why they want to marry you, okay? It's the mental, your mind. And like I said before, you guys, we had attraction. We had this, you having this big energy. They had the sexual attraction, physical attraction. So if it just only makes sense if you put it together. This person is literally marrying you for a reason. Like, well, it's clear as day why this person is marrying you. You literally have all the traits that they're looking for, or all the traits that anyone would be looking for. You literally have it, okay? You have it on a mental, on an emotional, on a physical, on a financial even. Why wouldn't they marry you, okay? So that's also what I'm getting. It's like you got it all. And I said that with the big energy here. It's like you just have some type of presence even, like that just commands people, attention. But it's like something that somebody wants to be gravitated towards. That's what I'm saying. You could really be a person who has it in a lot of aspects. Some people, they just have certain aspects. In this message I'm getting, somebody, you are like that girl, that guy, like you have it in a lot of aspects. And I really feel like this is why somebody want to marry you. Like, who doesn't want like a all-in-one, okay? You can get the one that, sells separately. But who wouldn't want like the 3-in-1, if you hear what I'm saying, okay? You come with everything. You come with it all. Y'all, this is almost scary. Okay, so I'm doing this read, right? And I ain't forget, I mentioned Meryl Streep, right? Didn't I say Meryl Streep? I don't know how to say the last name specifically, but I mentioned that, right? Why that show Sherry on Fox 5, and they just showing the movie right now. They show her walking in, you know how she used to walk in the building, and they all start scattering. They're talking about it right now. That is crazy. So, bruh, that is so crazy. So, I'm not lying. Y'all have that type of energy. That's crazy. They're talking about it right now. She is literally like the Cruella. Who is the girl of the Dalmatian dogs too? I'm getting her too. Like, you have big energy like that, okay? And I really feel like this turns this person on. They like, I gotta lock her down. It's almost like you're a challenge to this person as well too, because of like this big energy you got. Because again, this could be something they're not used to, or they're intimidated by, but it's like an admiration because it's like a challenge for them, or they admire it, okay? And it's like, I gotta marry her, okay? Some people not scared to marry what they don't know, or what they don't understand, or what's kind of like not usually something that is familiar to them too. I'm getting that too. Sometimes it's you not being familiar, okay? It's you not like being anything like them, and that is kind of what makes someone want to marry you, because it's like it makes you kind of more intriguing, okay? So that could be for some here. Some of you guys, it's more so like there is no familiarity, okay? It's like you're totally different from this person. You move different. You're different than the type of people they've ever dated, seen, okay? And it's just like, I gotta lock that down, okay? So that's for some people too. I'm getting both. And lastly, we have a birthday. This person is gonna want to marry you because you make this person feel special, okay? They like how special you make them feel. You could literally make them feel like they're the only person in the world, okay? You may spoil this person, gift this person a lot. That's why they're gonna want to marry you. I really feel like you're gonna treat this person like it's their birthday every day, and that's why they're gonna want to marry you. They're gonna feel like being in your presence is their birthday every day, because something about how you treat them. You make them feel good. You make them feel special. You gift them a lot, because on birthdays, what do? We get gifts often. Okay, we get money, get spoiled. And I really feel like somebody's going to be doing this though on an everyday basis, like, because or just often, like whenever this person is just around you, they're going to feel like it's their birthday. And this is explaining to the excitement you bring. Birthdays are what exciting. It's something about like the way you make this person feel. You make them feel like every day is their birthday. You excite them. And on the other note, it's more so like you just gonna gift this person. You're gonna make them feel very special. You're gonna make them feel like they're the only one in the world, is what I'm getting. This is why this person wants to marry you. Yeah, you may even make this person just feel like they the only one, and that's who doesn't want that. Of course, everyone wants to feel like they're the only one in their person's life. They want to be the center of their person's world, and I feel like you do that. You make this person like your center of your world. You make them your everything. You make them feel special. But remember, not in an unhealthy way. And that's why they're going to want to marry you. Yeah, they're going to feel like they have a really good time with you, okay? I really feel like you bring excitement into this person's world, like some excitement that they could have never really experienced, or it just wasn't quite like the way you bring on the excitement, okay? Birthday here, this is very telling in itself. Like you can even be a party animal, okay? You like to party a lot. Maybe this is somebody who's even like an introvert. So again, that's what I was picking up on. It's something about you being the opposite of them. So it could even be that maybe somebody is an introvert extrovert dynamic. So it's like, yes, they're going to choose you because you're different and you balance out what they don't have. So let's say if your future spouse is the introvert, it's like you are the extrovert. You be turning up. You always lit, okay? You know how to have a good time. You the life of the party. All that is what I'm giving. This is why they want to marry you. Like, it's like you exciting as fuck, okay? And some of you guys, they're that same way. You're a party animal, but they're a party animal too. They like to have fun. They know how to have a good time, bring on the vibes too. And so meeting you and you being familiar, again, with that word familiar, you being the same in that way, that's also for somebody why they want to marry you. Who don't want somebody that's exciting? I know I'm that way. Like, I need a man who excites me, bro. Like, I have to be literally excited to be around, I need to even just get excited to see your name pop up, okay, on my phone. Like, I need that type of excitement. I need to get all riled up off your words. That's how I am, and I'm just picking it up. Like, somebody just likes. They're gonna like the way you make them feel, because it's like your energy is big, it's potent, it's fun, it's exciting. You can even be spontaneous, okay? But this person is definitely going to love everything about you as human. This is why they're gonna want to marry you, okay? It's really giving your energy. Yeah, and then outing, I'm gonna take this, the outing and date was sitting on top of you. This person is definitely gonna court you, and that's why I feel like they're gonna want to marry you too, because it's like maybe they don't normally court people. That's even how they could have knew. Maybe they don't normally court people, or they don't court them in the way that they courted you. It's like somebody could really took their time with you and showed you a good time before they tried to get in your pants, something like that. Somebody's actually gonna want to marry you though, because it's like you, again, this is also giving what I said in the beginning. You make this person want to put in work or something. You make them want to do better. And it's like, because they treated you better than the rest, it's kind of like that was just their cue to know that they were going to marry you. Because it's like, it's obviously something about her, because I courted her properly. I did like what I didn't usually do. So something about that was the guy who's finding out about the woman of why she marries you. And I really feel like it's because you courted her, okay? You took her on dates. You just courted her properly. You showed her a good time before you probably showed her a good time in that other way, right? In the bedroom. And the way that you take her out and show her a good time and court her properly, you damn right. But yeah, this is also just giving again. It's something about like your energy. You could really be an extrovert. It's outing and dating, birthday. It's something about the way you are like an extrovert. I really feel like you could be very different from your future spouse in some type of way, okay? Very different. Even if it's like culture, again, like I said, ethnicity, but this is even given like in a personality aspect. It's more so what I'm getting to. Like, it's just like y'all personalities are very different, but that's ultimately what attracts them to you. So some of you guys, like I said, it's you guys being the total opposite from each other. And it's like, it comes off intriguing because it's like, it's not what you're used to, okay? But I feel like that's for some, okay? Majority though, it's more of a familiarity. It's like you feel like home to this person. You feel like somebody they know, or y'all hit it off on a soul level, okay? Some of y'all, you think in the right places, okay? How they like it with birthday here, okay? Because I'm thinking birthday cake. But I really get like you are a lot of fun, okay? You brought some type of fun or excitement to this person's life. That is your personality in general, and that's why they're gonna want to marry you, okay? It can even be like how you like special days as well. Like, you take them in consideration. You make sure that people have like a great special day. It's also what I'm getting, like, even like I'm getting like holidays or special days, like birthdays. It's like you are the type to really make sure somebody enjoys their birthday or a special day or a holiday, or you're the type to get everybody together to enjoy the holidays, okay? Maybe just you being big on like holidays and special days also why this person's gonna want to marry you, okay? Because maybe this is somebody who's family oriented, maybe you are, and they like that. And it's like the fact that you get everybody together and you always make sure somebody enjoys their special day. I'm also getting that that's why this person's gonna want to marry you. But other than guys, it's as simple as like, you are the life of the party. You make this person feel so special. You excite them. You're always wanting to even show them a good time is what I'm getting. And some of y'all, it's like your future spouse knew after the first date that they was gonna marry you, okay? Some of them knew after a few times they had courted you, just like they knew that they were gonna marry you, okay? I'm just picking it up. They knew by, how the dates would go, how they would feel on the dates. Okay? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Let's get some zodiacs. Your future spouse could definitely be a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Heavy on a Sagittarius. Somebody could also be born on the 9th, the 7th, the 10th, okay? As to who your future spouse is. I'm also getting Libra. I'm also getting Leo. And I'm also getting Virgo. So heavy Libra, heavy Sag, heavy Cancer, and Libra. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys. That could be in someone's sun, moon, or rising, their big three somewhere, or they could have a lot of those placements in their chart. One of those placements a lot in their chart. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading on why your future spouse wants to marry you. If you're already married, it's why they did want to marry you, okay? And that's what I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.